I'm Stephanie Getting.
And I'm Taylor Getting, and we are the owners of Calyx Creek Lavender and Lodging in Oxford, Iowa. We started the farm in 2002, and we planted 4,000 plants and lavender plants. And then today we have 5,000 plants and 6 different varieties that we grow here in Oxford.
And then as far as the lodging, we have treehouses where you can sleep 35 feet above the ground in the canopy of trees, as well as unique lodging tucked away in our woods with tiny houses here at the farm. For us, we got the opportunity to visit another lavender farm when we were in the Pacific Northwest and just fell in love with the sea of purple and just the entire farm experience. And so for us, we were very passionate about bringing lavender here to the Midwest, but focusing on the entire experiences that guests would have, not just growing and producing amazing products from the lavender, but people can actually getting to be out in the fields, get to pick the lavender themselves, kind of experience all that Iowa's agriculture has to offer. So for us, we really wanted guests to be able to have the exact same experience that we got to have and be able to just come and experience the farm for a couple hours in the fields or overnight in our lodging. Yeah, so what makes our farm unique is a couple things. First of all, not a lot of farms in Iowa grow lavender. And so for us, just the uniqueness that lavender and its properties have to offer is really, really cool. We call it the powerhouse herb because it can not only taste really good in yummy treats, it also is amazing antiseptic properties as well as anti-repellent properties.
Bug repellent. Doesn't repel everything.
But yeah, it is also just amazing with the aromatherapy properties that it has. So we use it in all those different aspects, and we hope that as guests get to come visit the farm, they're not only learning about that powerhouse herb, but get to take home some amazing products or the flower itself and make their own products. And then I would say the next piece that makes our farm unique is the lodging experience. We really wanted to extend our vision to include that so people could have those longer stays at the farm. And then I think we just quickly realized how people are so hungry for agricultural experiences. So a lot of our guests here on the farm want to have additional experiences on our farm or other farms. And so making sure that the lodging is an extension of our farm and being really intentional about the lodging itself. So it felt like it wasn't like any other traditional place that they could stay, that each unit was unique and an extension of our farm while they're here.
So a lot of times the guests will come down and enjoy a lavender sips and snacks class, or they'll do a lavender wreath making class, or enjoy a lavender goat fig and cheese pizza. And then will go back to their treehouse and enjoy looking over the lavender while they get to do all of that. And so they can have that lodging and participation aspect in our farm.
I would say the most popular things here at our farm are our classes. I see quite often where people are coming here for one class and then want to come back for another class. They're really hungry for learning about lavender and all the things you can do with lavender. And so just the hands-on experiences for people have been really well received, and just excited to continue to expand those classes this year for our bloom season.
Yeah, and people love just coming out and picking lavender. One, most people have never done it before. Most people have never eaten lavender before. Most people have not had the opportunity, especially in Iowa in the Midwest, to take a picture in a lavender field. And those are pretty stunning pictures. And so we've had some amazing photography taken out here, sent to us. We get to share it and highlight it. And then just the joy that people have of really experiencing something they never expected to experience on an Iowa farm is a really great feeling.
For us at the farm, we have a unique opportunity to have a shop space. And so our vision with the farm is to really support other local entrepreneurs and businesses. And so it's been really fun to be able to offer some of their products in the shop, or some of them will buy our lavender and make products and then have them available in the shop. We have an artisan who does vases. We have little lavender trinket dishes made by a local person. We have lavender cards. And so our goal really here at the farm is to support other small businesses and other farms with some of those partnerships and collaborations. I would say the most rewarding aspect of running an agritourism business for me personally is just getting to be able to share this experience with other people. As people walk onto the farm, just kind of like seeing the excitement through their lens is just really, just you're humbled by the opportunity to be able to offer that. It's been fun because some people come out and surprisingly, even though they live in Iowa, they're like, this is the first time I've visited a farm. And while our farm is very unique, just to be able to give them space to come out and experience something different than their day-to-day, we just feel very honored to do that. So for me, the most rewarding is just being able to share kind of the fruits of our labor with everyone else.
Yeah, and our slogan is to escape the everyday. And so we want when people come out here to kind of forget about everyday life because of what they're experiencing out here. And the number of people who get out of their cars and are just so excited to be here is just a very rewarding thing. We're really excited for the future here at Calyx Creek. This year, we're going to be planting our lavender labyrinth, which is going to be about 2,000 more lavender plants, which we need to make more lavender products, but it's going to be in the shape of a giant circle maze, more or less. And so it's just going to be great for people to see, and it's going to be great for us to be able to produce more products. We're expanding our culinary, baked goods, and drink options, which are wildly popular. Again, most people haven't ever eaten or drank lavender before, and then they do, and they're like, what if they have a lavender lemonade for the first time, and they're like, this is how lemonade was meant to be done. And so that's a really incredible opportunity that people have. And so we're going to be expanding that this year. Hopefully next year we'll actually begin to add some even more serious food and baked goods to that. This year we're also going to be starting probably in the fall on 2 additional tree houses. We're really excited about that. Farther back in the woods that provide more space for guests. We're looking forward to seeing how those develop in the future. And then our plants are actually in their 3rd year, which is when they've reached full maturity. And so this will be the first year we have full mature plants out, at least in the front of the farm. And so that's going to be really exciting to see just our production levels increase, the beauty that comes out. And so that's something we're also really looking forward to seeing this year.
Every year our goal is to expand our product offerings. So during the winter months is when we kind of get to start experimenting. So we get to use a lot of our previous summer's harvest and be able to just really experiment with adding new products. So again, this year we'll be adding about a dozen new products to our product line to release this summer. But yeah, really excited to continue to grow that aspect of the business.
Yeah.
If a guest was coming to our farm for the very first time, I would first recommend coming during bloom season. Which obviously can vary depending on the weather, but usually June and July is a great time to come. So plan your visit around that. And then for sure, just be willing to come and try lots of different things. So at least try 1 lavender drink, 1 lavender food item, and then for sure go out and either do a U-pick or just do the tour. Obviously, with the U-pick, you get the tour, so it's just a great experience all around. And then depending on your time capacity, I always encourage our guests to try out 1 class. So look at our different class schedule, find one that you're interested in. We have a lot of different options depending on your craftiness level, your age level, or your interests. So it's just a great way to get hands-on experience with how we process the lavender and then how you can actually do so much with the lavender yourself.
Yeah, so in the off season, which is going to be kind of September through April-ish, we're available for shopping by appointment only. And so you're always welcome to message us or call us to set up a time to come shop and look around. And then you can, we're going to be hosting classes starting this year and events on select weekends throughout the off season. The lodging is available year-round. Some we close down during the coldest parts of winter, but the tree houses and suite are available all the time. And then when we start talking about our main season, that's going to be May through August, with your peak bloom being June or mid-June through July, mid-July, somewhere in there. And so you're going to be able to come usually Tuesdays through Sundays. We'll be open during the day and a little bit into the evenings those days. And then you can come out and we'll be fully open for tours and that. But we highly recommend you checking our website, social media, Google Maps. So we try to keep it really up to date. If there are special events, we're closing early, there's a change in the schedule, but we'll be open really rain or shine.
Thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your day with us here at Calyx Creek and checking us out. Excited to have the opportunity to meet you this summer during our bloom season, have you come join a class, or even stay overnight in one of our lodging options.
Yeah, thanks for checking us out.